Vari V3212. I did a review on this before, and I got a bunch of views on it, but now I have bought the pole and I have the 12-inch sub to go with it. And I want to do a review video here talking about it. What do I think about this? Well, back when I bought it, it was about, I think, $300. It's gone up with inflation, you know. So you're looking at probably $350 for that top portion. That's the 3212. That 12-inch sub right there is about $400. This is a great setup. Before, I just had that speaker sitting on that speaker right there, because I didn't buy the other things yet. What do I think about it? I love it. It gives you 3 channels that you can plug in. So let's just say you want to just take this. You can just take this and you can plug your guitar and you can plug your microphone directly in. You don't have to bring no other equipment. So if you're busking, this is a perfect piece of gear to buy. You also get a bass control and a treble control. There's also a Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth music from your phone. Left and right 1/4-inch inputs. And then these are 1/4-inch or XLR. So you got plenty of inputs. It's got the Bluetooth. It's got bass and treble. And you can just put it on a stand and play with that right there. Now, the 12 is wonderful. It's small. It's not taking up a lot of room here. It's no wider than this speaker, and it's no deeper than that speaker. So if you do buy the 12, you'll be in good shape. If you're a DJ and you are doing some big events, then you may want to consider getting the 18. I'm not taking this out to no big events or anything like that. So there's plenty of volume here. And what I'm using it for is for band rehearsal so that I can amp up my E-drums. This is an incredible E-drum amp. I'm going to get into the connections here because this did get a little bit complicated. Input 2, if you're going to run your second speaker. And then output 1 and output 2. This also has a volume and a crossover switch. There's a power on off button at the bottom. Hooking this up, it was a little tricky at first. From your module, look for left. If you're only going to hook up one cable, hook up where you see mono from your module with a instrument cable. You can come right over and you can plug it right in here into one of these channels at the full range speaker. And then where you see out, you come out and then you go into your subwoofer. Now if you do it that way, it will allow you to utilize the bass and treble switches. Okay? Or you can run your module or your device in the sub into the input, because this accepts 1/4-inch or XLR, and then you run the output to the input of one of these channels. You can do it that way. So you can run going into your full range, out to your sub, or you can run into your sub and out to your full range. It's your choice. Or you can use a mixer. Now I figured out using a mixer actually gives you more control. You know, if your mixer has high, mids, and lows, you can adjust those. And you can also use your sliders to adjust the volume. So not only do you have volume where you plug in, you have volume at your mixer. So you have a lot of different ways that you can adjust and tweak the sound to where you like it. If you use a mixer, and I would recommend that you use a mixer, here's the thing. I have a channel here where this is my tablet where I play music. Even though the Vari V3212 has Bluetooth, I'd just much rather plug in directly into my mixer. This way I can adjust, you know, the highs, the mids, the lows, and I can use the slider. So one channel is dedicated for the music, and the other channel has the source. So the module is plugged in here. And again, you have your slider for your volume. Now from here, once you've plugged in your music, your module, whatever else you want to plug in, you can plug in. If you have a steel guitar, you can plug in a steel guitar. You can plug in your vocal mic. You can plug in a acoustic guitar. You can plug in 2 mics. You know, whatever it is that you want to plug in, you plug everything in this mixer, and then you find the output. Seeing that we only have one speaker, we only need to run one cable. Here's the output. Run that into your full range up here into this input. And then with another microphone cable, run it out to your sub right here. You're good to go. That's how you do it. And use a power strap, you know, be safe. Using a analog mixer is I think it's the best way to do it. Like I said, that way the band can plug in, the singers can plug in, and they can adjust their volumes. You may have a keyboard, you know, your keyboard might want to plug in, acoustic guitar, you know, whatever you got. And then of course your drums, if you're a drummer, and music. So, you know, when the band is like, how does that go again? Let's hear that song. You can pull it up. You can pull a song up on YouTube right there. There's no fooling around. You can pull the songs up. You can learn songs quickly. Oh, and analog mixers are very inexpensive now. You know, $100 will get you there. You don't have to spend a lot of money. What do I think about it? I think it's great. It took me a long time to get there. The Vari 2312, this is like the go-to. The 12-inch is the go-to. Now, they make an 8-inch, the 2308. They make the 2310, a 10-inch. They make the 2312, the 12-inch, what you're seeing. And they make the 2315. So you just got to think about what you need. If you're just doing practice, honestly, this is a little much. The 12 is very loud. Now the 15, yeah, if you're going to do huge parties, if you're a DJ doing large dance halls, you might need the 15s. But the 12s, plenty of power. Really, all in all, the 12s is really all you need. And if you're just going to be doing stuff at home, the 10 is a good choice. Or an 8, you know, if you're just going to be doing practices at home. What do I think about it? I think it's good. I don't know. Some people may not like Harbinger because they have a thing against Guitar Center or whatever. other brands, you know, Mackie, and I really don't, I'm really not specific on brand. I think that they're all good, you know, as long as you're smart with it and you're not trying to make it do more than what it's built to do, you're going to be fine. Now, this 12-inch speaker, I gotta say, it gives enough bass, especially just for at home. This is a good choice right here. It does not take up any more room than the top cabinet. The 18, yeah, the 18 is a monster, and it's probably going to be pretty heavy. I'm not sponsored by Harbinger. I am not benefiting at all into giving my review. I just wanted to give another review because this really is a good amp, and I'm glad that I got it. Because to me, the drum monitors just weren't cutting it. You know, you can buy, I think, Roland makes a couple models, one with a 10 and one with a 12. I think it has a built-in tweeter, and it's a floor monitor. And, you know, they do the job too. But I needed something a little bit more, and I tried some different ways. And really, if you have electronic drums and you want to put out some sound, you get this setup right here, and you'll be done with it, man. You'll have plenty of power. Not a bad piece of gear at all, especially for the money. This setup right here, I think that top is $350. That bottom is $400, so $750. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you would. Thank you. Have a great day.